What's the biggest mistake that got fixed secretly? I made the worst baking mistake ever, and then lied about it and later turned it into a legend. When I was 15, I tried to impress everyone by baking banana bread for the first time, because it sounded easy, like one of those forgiving recipes where you just mash stuff, stir it, and boom, you're a baking genius. Except I didn't check how many bananas I needed. I just assumed more bananas is equal to more flavor, so I dumped in like 7 overripe ones. Didn't even measure. The batter looked less like a bread mix and more like a smoothie that lost its will to live. But I didn't question it, I was on a roll. I even added a full cup of honey because we were out of sugar, which, looking back, was not innovation, it was sabotage. Anyway, I shoved this thing in the oven, and about 30 minutes in, the kitchen starts smelling like a melted fruit stand. I take it out, and I swear to you, it was not bread. It was caramelized banana soup. You could tilt the pan and the center would slosh. It jiggled, it breathed. And just as I'm about to toss the whole thing and fake a power outage, my mom walks in and says, "Hey, don't forget Janice and Monica are bringing their toddlers today." And that's when my survival instincts kicked in. I cut the mess into squares and served it warm in tiny bowls. When the moms arrived, I said, "Oh, I made this soft texture, sugar-free banana mash cake specifically for the babies. No refined sugar, no preservatives, totally natural, extra moist on purpose." And the moms just lit up like I was some organic wizard child sent by Whole Foods. One of them literally said, "Wow, most teens would just buy cupcakes. This is so thoughtful." And the babies? They lost their minds. One of them smeared it all over his face like a ritual. Another one refused to eat anything else. I'm just sitting there, pretending like I'm some mindful baking prodigy while secretly praying no adult dares to try it. And somehow, I got away with it. Not only that, one of the moms texted my mom later that night saying, "My son won't stop asking for the banana cake. Could she make another batch this weekend?" I tried to replicate it, I really did, but this time I followed a real recipe and it came out like normal banana bread. Fluffy, decent, boring. The baby hated it, wouldn't even touch it, so I just kept stalling with exams and assignments for the next 6 months like a flaky caterer with a dark secret. Fast forward to last year, I run into that same mom and her daughter at a wedding, and the kid, now like 11, recognizes me instantly and goes, "You're the girl who made that banana cake I loved." And her mom jumps in like, to this day she calls it the golden cake. We've tried to find something similar, but nothing compares. And I didn't have the heart to say, "Sweetie, that cake was a glorified banana soup born from poor math and pantry panic." So I smiled and nodded, but later that night the guilt hit me, so I pulled the kid aside and told her the truth. She just laughed and said, "Well, it was still better than anything from the bakery. You should mess up more." So yeah, my biggest baking fail accidentally became a childhood core memory for someone else, all because I panicked, improvised, and pretended it was part of some toddler-friendly superfood plan. The secret is, if your cake turns into goo, just rebrand it as baby food and act smug about it. Apparently, confidence is the icing.